brain structures and functions. Complete information about humans' brain types. The human brain can be broadly classified into several different regions or structures, each with its own specialized functions. However, it is important to note that the classification of brain types is not a commonly used or recognized scientific term. Nonetheless, I can provide information about the different regions and their functions within the human brain. Cerebrum. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and is responsible for higher cognitive functions such as conscious thought, reasoning, perception, and voluntary actions. It is divided into two hemispheres, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. The left hemisphere is typically associated with language processing, analytical thinking, and logic, while the right hemisphere is involved in creativity, spatial awareness, and holistic thinking. Cerebellum. The cerebellum is located at the back of the brain, beneath the cerebrum. It plays a crucial role in coordinating voluntary muscle movements, balance, and posture. It also contributes to motor learning and certain cognitive functions. Brainstem. The brainstem is the lower part of the brain that connects the cerebrum and the spinal cord. It consists of three main structures: the midbrain, the pons, and the medulla oblongata. The brainstem controls essential functions necessary for survival, including breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, and digestion. It also serves as a pathway for sensory and motor signals between the brain and the rest of the body. Limbic system. The limbic system is a group of interconnected brain structures involved in emotions, memory formation, and the regulation of basic drives such as hunger and thirst. Key components of the limbic system include the amygdala, hippocampus, hypothalamus, and thalamus. Frontal lobe. Located in the front part of the brain, the frontal lobe is involved in decision-making, problem-solving, reasoning, judgment, and motor control. It also houses the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for personality, self-awareness, and social behavior. Parietal lobe. The parietal lobe is located behind the frontal lobe and is primarily responsible for processing sensory information from the body. It plays a crucial role in spatial awareness, perception of touch, and the integration of sensory information. Temporal lobe. The temporal lobe is located on the sides of the brain, above the ears. It is involved in auditory processing, language comprehension, memory, and the recognition of faces and objects. Occipital lobe. Situated at the back of the brain, the occipital lobe is responsible for visual processing, interpretation, and perception. It's worth noting that these brain regions are highly interconnected and work together to support various cognitive, emotional, and physiological functions. The classification of brain types often refers to individual differences in cognitive abilities, learning styles, or personality traits, which can vary from person